Is this a good time to buy a house here in Hawaii, or should I wait until the market crashes? Well, that has been the question puzzling buyers this year, and today I'm going to cover 3 items you need to take action on if buying a home in 2024 is your goal in order to jumpstart the process for you. The first item, you'll want to meet with a realtor. Obviously, not just any realtor, but one who is knowledgeable about the local real estate market. Yes, you may have heard recently about the National Association of Realtors legal settlement on commission issues. I am not going to be covering details here about that matter, but you need to be aware that things are about to change in the entire real estate industry. And you are going to need to have a written buyer's representative agreement in place when working with an agent who is assisting you with your home search and purchase. So, this is going to be a critical piece of the home buying process moving forward within the next several months. Yes, you will want to work with a realtor who will sit down with you, explain the entire process from start to finish, analyze your needs, wants and desires, your time frame, your financing, and lay out a plan for you to move forward with. You want someone who will be guiding and directing you, not just show you a few homes, ask you to write an offer. Those days are coming to an end, my friends, and you want to start now and be proactive with selecting the right realtor to represent you with your home buying process here in Hawaii. You want someone who can lay out a solid strategic plan on your home buying experience if you plan on buying a home in 2024. Even if you're not ready to buy it this year, it never hurts to start the process sooner versus later. I have talked with people 12 to 24 months out with regards to purchasing a home here in Hawaii. It doesn't cost you anything to begin the process and start getting educated about the market, what you can expect, and get a plan in place so when the time is right for you, it's you are ready and well prepared. Don't feel like you are wasting someone's time. Meet with a realtor, pick their brain, decide whether they are a good fit for you, and then start the process.
Okay, let's do it.
Ask yourself the tough question. Do I want someone just to show me homes and tell me what I want to hear? Or do I want someone who will look out for my best interest, tell me the truth, and guide and direct me through the entire process? Someone who has my best interest at heart. So if you need to talk with several realtors before you find a good match, take the time. I can tell you it is well worth it. The second action step you need to make in buying a home in 2024 or anytime, and that is financing. I know some of you watching this video may be paying cash for your home, so this area may not apply. However, for those folks who plan on financing your home purchase, please don't wait on this step. As a realtor, I may talk about some of the basic questions regarding financing a home purchase, but I never discuss this entire step with my clients in great detail. I always refer them to one of my trusted mortgage professionals who will do the same as I and spend a good amount of time going over your options and developing a plan for you. Look at your 1099s, your W-2s, look at your savings, your available funds for down payment, check your credit to make sure there's no negative issues that could impact your financing of your new home. They also look at various loan programs, find the best fit for you, and look after finding the lowest interest rates for your loan as well. Yes, not all mortgage lenders work the same, just like realtors. They're not all the same. That is why you want to work with a mortgage broker versus a mortgage lender, because they will be able to spend time with you to find the best product to meet your financial wants and needs. The mortgage industry is not all black and white, and you want to have somebody looking out for your best interest. If you go to your bank, that person is limited on what financing options they can offer you. Hence, that is why we always recommend our clients go to several mortgage brokers so they can compare all their rates and fees, not to mention decide whether that person is a good fit for them. You don't want to wait until you find a house and then start the process because maybe you have some issues that you're not aware of, or the seller didn't want to wait until you try to get your financing in place and the home you wanted went to someone else because you didn't have that critical piece prior to you starting the home buying process. I can't tell you how many times people have said to me, "Stephen, I bought and sold many homes. I know what I can afford and I know how the process works." Well, some of those same people have come back to me later and said they wish they had started the financing process sooner because some things have changed in the industry they weren't prepared for when they found their home and scrambled to find financing and then lost out. So number 2, talk with a mortgage professional sooner versus later. Number 3 is very simple. You need to take action. You don't want to wait. I've been telling people this all year. Yes, interest rates went from 3% several years ago to over 8% last year. No one had a crystal ball and could predict that change. However, it was due to inflation and the federal government raised rates to slow the economy down. Over the past 24 years, interest rates have been pretty consistent except when the real estate market crashed in 2010 and in 2020 when we were in the pandemic and the entire world was on hold. If you purchased a home now and rates go down, you can always refinance at a lower rate and gain appreciation at the same time. People who missed out in 2020 and 2021 have been sitting on the sidelines telling themselves, "We will buy when the rates come back down to 3 or 4%. Well, that would be a great strategy if home prices came down as well, but they're not happening. No, they're not. No. Not at least in Hawaii. Over the past 23 years, home prices here in Hawaii have significantly increased in value with the exception of 2010. I was selling real estate back then, and it was not that but the housing market crashed, but the lending market crashed, and that was the cause for prices to tumble. People couldn't get loans, so interest rates went back up. Yes, the mortgage industry caused that by giving away money to people that they didn't qualify for those mortgages, like 100% financing or 125% financing when they were giving away people money to do rehab work on a home and never verified that the work was done. If you could fog a mirror, you could get a loan back then. So yes, interest rates hit 8% last year, but we just saw interest rates drop down to 6.5% this past week. Rates are coming down, however, home prices are not, at least not here. So you need to date the rate and marry the house. What does that mean, Stephen? Well, essentially, you find a house that meets your wants and needs and you buy it now. Then, when the rates come down, you break up with that mortgage company and refinance at a lower rate, and it's a win-win at that time for you. If you wait until interest rates come down, you will be more than likely paying a higher price for your home, not to mention those people who have been sitting on the sidelines like you will be your competition, and potentially you could be back into overpaying like people were back in 20 and 2021 because of the high buyer demand. Our housing inventory is not increasing, but the housing demand continues to surge, at least here in Hawaii. Yes, there is competition for homes right now, but I predict if interest rates go down to the high 5% range, we may see another buyer frenzy like we saw in 2021 and the beginning of 2022. You need to take action if you are a ready, willing, and able buyer for your home in Hawaii right now. I'd highly recommend you do it as soon as possible. If you want to buy a home in 2024 here in Hawaii, meet with a realtor, get referred to a great mortgage broker, and take action now.
All right, let's do this.
If you would like a consultation, I have a link in the description below. Just hit me up and I'd be happy to begin the home buying process with you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this subject, so drop me a line in the comment section below or reach out to me at one of my contact sources. Want to hear more about real estate on the Big Island of Hawaii? Hit the subscribe and like button so people like yourself can find us here on the YouTube channel. As always, I would welcome the opportunity to help you if you need it. Reach out. We are here for you. Have a great week. Aloha.